If you're making a move in the Tampa market, you are in for a treat today because I am showing you one of the most unique floor plans I've had the opportunity to showcase here on the channel. If you're looking for serious style function and a home that looks like it was built by a custom builder, this is the floor plan for you. Today we are touring the Sanibel floor plan, and this is such a unique floor plan. It's actually the only neighborhood here in the Tampa market where you are able to build this floor plan. It's originally from the Southwest Florida area, and the builder has had so much incredible success with it down in Southwest Florida. They decided to bring it up here to the Tampa market. And as of today, this is the only neighborhood where you're actually able to build this home. So that's right, we are back here in Two Rivers, which is a gorgeous master planned community, and it is the talk of the town. If you're making a move to the Tampa metro, you definitely want to consider Two Rivers. So starting here with the exterior of the home, you can definitely see it's a very unique home elevation, meaning like the architecture of the exterior of the home, it's very modern. Now here in the Tampa region, I'm actually going to show you this other floor plan. You would definitely see something more like this home elevation, and you know, the builder does carry kind of like a similar aesthetic through all of their home products, but this Sanibel is actually very unique, and because it's originally from Southwest Florida, that design definitely translates. It's very modern, kind of coastal. I'd imagine this like even down near the Miami area. So I just love all of the modern elements that this home has. So you do have the option of building anywhere between 4 to 6 bedrooms for this home. You have anywhere between 4.5 to 6.5 bathrooms, and then the base square footage is just around 4,300 square feet. But what we're actually going to show you is close to 5,000 square feet here with this particular model, the way it's modeled. And just highlighting some additional things here, I love the way they've done the garage door here. It's very elegant, very sleek, very modern. Then you have all of the exterior here on the first floor is stucco. And then they have some like siding here on the second story to give just, you know, some added dimension to it. The home does have gutters installed, which is very nice. You will have brick paver sidewalks and driveways, and this has a 3-car garage, and I love that they've actually split the 3rd car garage over here. Typically, you know, you would see builders doing a lot of tandem garages, and they didn't do it that way, and they actually split it, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and take a look at the interior of the home, and it's just as beautiful as the outside. In my opinion, one of the most impressive things about this floor plan is this entryway area here with this staircase that just wraps all the way up to the 2nd floor, and it's just absolutely beautiful. This does not give builder grade cookie cutter new construction that you would typically see. This is just a really beautiful build, and I'm sure you're going to love everything that I have to show you. One of the unique things about this floor plan is that it's part of the Platinum series that this builder has, and the Platinum series actually includes many things as standard in the base price of the home that would typically be considered an upgrade and part of their other series and collections. So I just absolutely love that. And if you really want to know, hey, how do I maximize the investment that I'm making and just really build a beautiful home? And, you know, how do I navigate picking the floor plan, picking the builder? Reach out to my team and I. We specialize in new construction, and we help people just like you make a move in the Tampa market. And hey, if you're relocating, we help you decide on what area is the right fit for you. The contact information is here on the screen. Email us, send us a text message, give us a call. We'd love to help you make your move here in the Tampa market. So here on the right-hand side, they have this area set up as like a poker room. So it's like an additional little flex space area. Quite truthfully, you could do a home office down here. They do have it staged with the French style doors with the glass in them. So it's very modern. You have built-in tray ceilings up here, but it's not your traditional like tray ceiling. They do have it broken up into like 4 squares, and they trimmed it out with crown molding. So it just looks really nice and high end. And then here you have a little in-law suite or a guest suite with its own full bathroom. And you have 8-foot doors. Here on the first and second story, you have a full walk-in closet down here, which is super nice. It's very bright and airy in here. I'm very, very big on homes feeling very open and bright naturally without having to use a lot of additional like LED lights and stuff like that. So this floor plan is just really nice. It has a lot of natural lighting. I love that they took this tile all the way up to the ceiling. It just makes the space feel so much bigger and open. Look at this flooring. This is absolutely gorgeous. And check out this vanity here. I love the combination of the darker countertop. That is a quartz countertop, but then you have kind of like this darker oak, walnutty color cabinet, and it just looks really luxe and high end. So if you have family visiting you from out of town, this is the perfect little setup here. It's nice and tucked away on the right hand side of the home, and you're, you know, just, it's a nice and private area. As we continue walking around this way, there's actually a half bathroom, and this overlooks the front entryway area. Of course, we'd add blinds here for privacy, but the home is staged without blinds just to really give a nice, bright and open feel. So a half bath here with your little pedestal sink. And then here is that 3rd car garage we were talking about earlier. They do have it with epoxy. Now, I know a lot of people use this 3rd car garage as like additional storage, or some people could even do like a craft room, media room. You could definitely add some additional things here, an AC or something post-build. They do have all of the shutters there along the window, so that's really nice. Here's one of the AC units in this massive closet here. All right, now let's wrap around this way. We do have a full, basically walk-in closet, and this is storage underneath the stairs. You could definitely get together with like a custom closet company and really build some unique shelves here for extra storage, for an extra pantry for like bulk dry items. But actually, I think you'll be quite impressed with the pantry that I'll show you here in a second. And just overall, this is such a beautiful entryway area. I love that it kind of splits the home in multiple little segments or quadrants, but it still feels really open and spacious. Now, here is one of my other favorite super features of this floor plan. I know in recent years, builders have really done away with the formal dining room area. And I personally love the idea of a formal dining room. We love to host, we love to cook, we love to entertain. And when both sides of our family are together, it's like over 20 or 30 people. And it's just really nice to be able to set everyone up in the formal dining room and maybe have extended seating in like the little dining area that is built into the kitchen. So I just love the idea of formal dining rooms. Tell me your thoughts below in the comments. What do you think about that? I'm curious to know because it seems like people are very torn. All right, and then they have a full little wine cellar or a wine fridge built in here with this little nook. You could also do like some custom shelving in here and put really pretty books and have storage there. And I mean, this is an open concept floor plan, but like I was mentioning, they divide the spaces in a way where it doesn't feel closed off, yet it's still bright and airy and open. And this is really cool. They actually lined this wall with tile. What are your thoughts on that? I think that's really unique. And they do have tray ceilings up here, and then they put these faux beams there just for added dimension. And then you have some extra built-in cabinets here. And I'm curious to know, what would you utilize this space for? What kind of things would you store down here? Because wait till you see the kitchen. The kitchen has quite a bit of storage. So I'm curious, what would you utilize this space for? All right, now here is the heart of the home. Take a look at this incredible kitchen. Literally a moment of silence for this beauty. Take a look at this, man. This is just gorgeous. And like I was saying before, it looks like a custom kitchen that you'd get together with an architect and really design and build. And man, it's just so beautiful. So here in this area, you do have like your everyday dining table, and it's just met with this beautiful natural lighting from all of these windows. And we'll take a closer look outside in a second. But this kitchen just wraps around in the most gorgeous way all along this side of the home. Oh, I think this is one of my favorite floor plans that we've toured in quite a bit. So you have all of this cabinet storage here. You have your built-in oven here, and you also have another oven down there. So if you love hosting and entertaining, I love that you have two oven options. And then this is a microwave. If given the option, I would actually swap this out for another oven there, because we actually don't utilize a microwave. So that would technically be wasted space for my family, but I would do another oven up here. And these are oversized cabinets. They're so beautiful. And then they have the upper cabinets up here with the glass front. And something that I love is that they really took the cabinets almost as far up as it could go. And that just gives this space a really elongated feel, and it just feels really large and oversized. And then you have beautiful countertops that extend all the way up as backsplash. You have the under cabinet lighting, which just really takes this kitchen to the next level. You have stainless steel KitchenAid appliance packages. This is a gas community, so it's a gas stovetop. And then something that I love is that they have multiple options for so many drawers for lots and lots of practical storage. And then something that they actually did in this model is they added these little slider drawers. So it's perfect if you're storing pots and pans and you don't have to rummage through all the cabinets, and you can just easily slide them in and out. And they pretty much did that all along these cabinets, which is incredible. And then you have an additional window here, crown molding all the way up along the actual wall here in the kitchen. And they also trimmed out the cabinets. And then when you wrap around this way, this is the incredible view to the living room. And then you also have the KitchenAid stainless steel refrigerator here. This would be the perfect little station for the Breville espresso machines, and you can set up your whole little coffee bar, put all your syrups up here. This is I'm already like envisioning exactly where we'd place everything. French door refrigerator. So honestly, this is just a very beautiful home. You have an oversized island here, and you also have storage down here. Plus you have an oversized sink that is undermount with the apron style here in the front. And then you also have your stainless steel KitchenAid dishwasher. So this is just a really well thought out design and floor plan. Now, I told you a little earlier that you would absolutely love this pantry. Take a look at what they've done in this space. Now, this is not the largest pantry by any means. It is a full walk-in pantry, but the way that they've actually organized this makes a lot of sense. They've done some custom shelving in here to help keep the space really functional and practical. This would totally be a danger zone with my toddler. We'd have to put some locks on those drawers to keep him out of all of the snacks in the pantry because he's a big little snacker. And now as we make our way into the living room area, this is beautiful. You have extra high ceilings because the main ceiling comes from the second story. You have those gorgeous windows up there. And then here they've actually staged it as like the main little entertainment area here. You have an L-shaped sectional couch. This is just such a stunning home. So it's perfect for entertaining and it's open, yet you can still have kind of like a group of people over here doing their own thing, a group of people over there in the kitchen doing their own thing, and it's just a really practical layout. So this entire space is just the perfect area for hosting and entertaining, and what I'm about to show you, you will not find in any other floor plan in this area. So take a look at these sliders. So this is the ultimate floor plan because these sliders actually open all the way up. So you have triple sliders on this side. These are incredibly heavy sliding glass doors. And this side of the sliders also open up. So you're hosting and you're entertaining and you have this incredible kitchen, and this part of the home completely opens up to this incredible backyard. This is not something you'd find in traditional floor plans and layouts here. This is the ultimate floor plan. I mean, I can already picture it. You're hosting Thanksgiving. November is still hot enough here in Florida where sometimes Thanksgiving you're wearing shorts and a tank top. And so you're out here, you're hosting, you're entertaining, you're doing your thing. You have your sliders completely open. You have this incredible backyard area. Heck, you could even do a smoked turkey. Or a fried turkey. We love our turkey smoked. My husband is really big into smoking meats and poultry, but you have this L-shaped outdoor kitchen here with these incredible views. And something that's super unique about all of these floor plans and home sites here on this side of Two Rivers is that with this builder, every single floor plan and home site actually has views either to some of these retention ponds or to conservation. So yes, you have neighbors on either side of you, but you will never have a neighbor directly behind you. So you have beautiful views. And you know, it's the end of June. It is hot and humid, and I'm trying to stay out of the humidity here midday as much as possible. But really, we have such gorgeous days. Like, I'm telling you, if this is the lifestyle that you want, this is a community that you really want to live in. You know, you're getting in early. I've brought buyers out here to look at Two Rivers, and earlier on last year when some of these builders were just out here and just starting to build, it was really hard for people to be able to see the vision behind what is actually coming to this neighborhood. And now as we have more and more renderings of the landing, which is the country club amenity center that I'll be talking about briefly, now that there's more and more renderings, people are like, oh, okay, I get it now. And Really, this is such a stunning community. This is a floor plan that I think it just fits so many different walks of life, so many different lifestyles, family styles, and it just makes such an incredible home, such an incredible build. The craftsmanship of this builder, you can really see it with all of the design elements and details. They, of course, have to build based on the code and the building standard here in the Florida area, but they also go above and beyond with warranties and the custom build that they do here with some of the extra things for like mold prevention, mold protection. That's a huge thing in Florida. And so they have like additional things that they include with their build to help protect against moisture. They have like extra insulation. So just so many things that they really do just to go above and beyond to really build a beautiful home that's of great quality. And that perfect backyard actually has access to a full pool bathroom. So if you decided to build a pool in the backyard, you actually have access to this full pool bath. And this is a really great addition. I love that they actually also included the pool bath door in this particular model. So you're able to come in and out from the backyard area and you're not tracking in a bunch of water if you've spent a day swimming out in the swimming pool. And this is just beautifully done. A great extension to this little extended lanai area. Here you have storage. So a great linen closet, and behind this door is actually top secret. You have to still keep watching in order to see the incredible space that is directly behind that door. The really beautiful thing about this floor plan is you can definitely customize so many things structurally, and of course you can choose all of the cosmetic upgrades that you want to include in the home. So if this particular color scheme that they have modeled here in the home is not your thing, no big deal. You can definitely build the home of your dreams. Now, this second story is such an incredible space. Just you wait until you see. Okay, so first of all, I want to give a little quick highlight onto like the little entryway area we talked about earlier. So this little entryway area actually overlooks the first floor area. So they have a beautiful chandelier up here. This banister wraps all the way around here. So I'll be pointing out several things that the builder built in this model that are actually extra structural options. So they did a full media room up here. So you have windows here on this side and windows here. They did so many things to this home to really elevate the space and look more luxe and glam. Some of these accents that they added are like some of these wainscotings that of course you can do post-closing, but it just really makes the home look so much more high-end and not cookie cutter. Then this banister over here is actually what overlooks the living room on the first floor. So then they added another little sectional space here with some couches, and you can have like a whole TV room. I'm curious, what would you do in that space? There's definitely structural changes that you can make in lieu of that media room over there. If you have this little media area here on the loft area, what would you do with that space actually? Then this area is what overlooks the living room. So it's just such a unique layout. I promise you are not gonna find anything else like this in the area. So here to our right-hand side, so we have the media room there, then to the right-hand side, you have the AC stuff in here, and then you have a bedroom here. This isn't like the largest bedroom by any means, but it does have its own full bathroom, which is really nice. Now we'll be going over all of the pricing information here at the end. They did this really pretty cabinet and countertop similar to what we saw downstairs. It's a shower tub combo up here, and they extended the tile all the way up to the ceiling. So some of those little details really go a long way to make the space feel really, elevated. It's not a full walk-in closet, but it is a spacious closet up here. And then if we keep going out this way, they actually have a full little kitchen area up here. And so then they have some mirrors here, and this really extends and opens up the area. Double windows here, overlooking the side yard. And then they did like a full wine fridge up here, a little kitchen area. And this is a really nice touch. They actually put tile up here and then the carpet there. You'll see with some builders that they'll extend the carpet all the way up here, and it doesn't make sense as to why you would do that in an area where you're going to have water. And then last but not least, they have this full suite here as well. So this would be a really great guest bedroom. I think like teen kids would really like this space up here. Everybody has their own bathroom. If you have company visiting from out of town, you can also put them in one of the bedrooms upstairs, and they have their own full bathrooms. So the home is a very large home. It has a very open concept, but the really unique thing about it is it's laid out really well where the space doesn't feel overwhelming and so oversized, but it doesn't feel crowded either, or too restricted. And then you have a full walk-in closet here. So if you've made it this far, tell me below in the comments what your favorite feature of this home has been. Let me know. I'm always curious to see what features become your favorite. This home is so large, I almost forgot to show you one of the bedrooms. So on this side of the staircase, you have an additional bedroom here. It does not have a ensuite bathroom, but it shares one here in the hallway. So you have a full walk-in closet. You have lots and lots and lots of natural lighting. This bedroom feels so bright and airy and just really open and spacious. I really think that the designer carried in all of the interior design elements to really match how open and bright this home feels. They have a little sitting area here. This would actually be the perfect nursery space because you could put the little crib there, and you have the full closet here. This is a really great bedroom. And then you have a storage closet here. And then you also have another storage closet here. And you have a full bathroom here with dual vanity sinks, undermount sinks. And again, they've carried through this really beautiful oak, kind of walnut colored cabinet with the really modern dark countertops. You have a nice window here. And this has a shower tub combo. And again, they carried through the design element of the tub to ceiling tile. So we're back on the first story, and you may be wondering where the laundry room actually is. And don't worry, I didn't forget. I actually want to show you a really unique super feature. So here's the little laundry room area. So actually here is the entryway from the garage. It's a 2-car garage here with epoxy flooring, and you make your way inside. You have this little like drop station here. Personally, I would put some shelving, a little bench. It makes a perfect little drop-off station for backpacks and sports equipment. You have the coat closet here, which in Florida, we don't wear coats, it's too hot, but you actually come into the laundry room. Now they have a full built-in sink here with cabinets all along this wall here. And then you have the washer and dryer. This is such a unique laundry room because it is actually connected to the owner's suite. Look how incredible this owner's suite is. You have a his and her vanity. So you have an oversized vanity here with a ton of drawers, lots of cabinet space and storage. This is such a beautiful design choice here. They use this oversized round mirror instead of the traditional ugly builder grade. Sorry, they are ugly. The traditional builder grade, like rectangular mirrors without any type of frame on them. Those are so ugly. This is really nice. It adds just like a really nice element. So you have this vanity here. You have a full walk-in shower that is frameless, which you know here on the channel, my thoughts are on those framed showers. They're so, let's just be nice. This one is really nice. This is a frameless one. You have floor to ceiling tile, and this is at least like 3/4 inch thickness here on the shower door. So it's nice and hefty and really nice. And then you have the option for this standalone bathtub here. And then you have this additional vanity here. Plus, one of my favorite super features of this home is this massive walk-in closet. So first of all, they've built it out here with what would be like a 180 mirror, which is really nice. Honestly, this good job to whoever did this. They need a pay raise. This was a really nice design element here. You're getting dressed in the morning. You want to see how your outfit looks. Very nice touch. Then they did custom shelving in here for the custom closet. Lots of drawers, lots of storage space. You know how big I am on really making the space functional. And I think that's a really smart investment to make straight out of the gate. Just make the home functional to begin with. I promise you, it's one of those things that you're like, well, yeah, I'll do it later on. And it ends up being one of those to-do things that gets neglected, and then you end up doing it over time. And it's just really nice to have it straight out of the gate. I forgot to mention, you have that oversized window right there above the tub. And then this is the incredible owner's room or owner's suite with tray ceilings. They did some nice accents up here. They did crown molding here on the ceiling. So you have this space here, and you can really just tell with this bedroom how much natural lighting this home has. There's so many windows, and it's not just the traditional like dual or like two-sectioned window. You have like this third window up here, so it adds a lot of natural lighting. And then you have this little section here where they did a little sitting area, and you're overlooking your little putting green and your pond out there. And again, it has a tray ceiling. I would personally add some like slider type doors here and maybe close this space off. I don't know, do something really cool with it where you can kind of close it off, and this can be like an in-home gym. And you could put like a Pilates machine here, you could put your Peloton, you can put your weight rack back here, and then you open up all of the blinds and you have this gorgeous view as you're working out. And there's just so much you could do with this space, or you could make this like a little study area. I know some people like to study in their bedroom and read and journal. So just such a gorgeous floor plan. And then the owner's suite leads straight out into the main living room area. So pretty much it wraps all the way around. Here on the right hand side where I'm pointing, you have your laundry room, and it wraps all the way around this side of the home. And so they really have maximized every corner of this home to make the space really functional. I truly hope you loved this walkthrough. This is such an incredible floor plan. If I had the opportunity to move today, I'd move here in a heartbeat. This is a fabulous floor plan. So let's talk a little bit more about the community and the area. So we were talking a little bit earlier about how this is Two Rivers. It's a master plan community here in the Zephyrhills area. And Zephyrhills was literally this small, sleepy little town that was on no one's radar until the most recent years when new construction became more and more popular. And Zephyrhills was an area known for being a little bit more affordable with new construction. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of areas that have really, really great price points. The really cool thing about Two Rivers is that you have over 10 builders as of right now building in this community, and you have price points right around the 300,000s all the way up into the millions. Depending on the builder and the floor plan that you choose. This is a community that you definitely want to get in on early because this is a brand new development and it literally is the talk of the town. This is where you want to invest. This is going to be such an incredible community once everything is fully built out. So the landing is a country club style amenity center that some of the little villages within Two Rivers have access to. So they already broke ground on it. It's not fully built yet. It's expected to be completed in 2026. And so it's a little bit hard for people to visualize what you get with this country club, but literally this is country club living. So you will have a lagoon style pool and a lap pool, private clubhouse with a bar and a restaurant. You will have a gym, a fitness center with yoga and spin spaces for like biking, tennis courts, pickleball courts, cornholes, outdoor play areas, outdoor games, nature trails with spaces to hang out. So if you love to walk and jog, this is the perfect community to do that. There's fire pits with seating, pergolas and hammocks. There's a concert and events lawn for community events. Park and a playground with equipment, and there's 9 additional parks throughout the entire community. So if you have a little one like I do and you're trying to figure out what to do with these kids all day, especially during the summer, you could literally go to a different park every single day of the week and you wouldn't even be able to go to all of them because there's 9. And then coming soon, there's going to be a brand new Publix in the neighborhood and surrounding retail and commercial spaces, restaurants. I mean, literally this is a prime location. And if you want to get in on it early, if you want to get in on it today, now is the time to invest in this neighborhood. Contact my team and I. Send us a text, send us an email, give us a call. We help you map your move to the Tampa area. Even if you're local to the area, we help make the new construction process smooth and seamless from start to finish to help you navigate the ins and outs of building your new construction home. And if you're relocating from a different metro, we help you figure out what area you need to be looking at, what community, what builder, what floor plan, what home site, and lastly, what street you should build your home on to help really make the move as smooth and seamless as possible. So reach out to us. We want to help you every step of the way. So the landing is an incredible amenity center. Now let's get into the fees. So there are different collections that this builder has with different home sites ranging from 50, 60, and 70-foot home sites. This particular floor plan, the Sanibel, is built on a 70-foot home site. So when you combine both HOA and CDD, it's $357 per month. Plus there's also the fee to the landing. And the landing has a monthly fee added on. It is mandatory if you are purchasing in parts of the villages here in Two Rivers that have access to the landing. If you're purchasing on another section that does not have access to the landing, you do have the opportunity to buy into it and buy into the club if you would like to do so. Let's talk in terms of pricing. So this particular collection is the Platinum series. Now with the Platinum series, again, you're on the 70-foot home sites, and you have prices ranging from $800,000 as base price all the way up to this floor plan, the Sanibel, at $930,000 base price. Plus, then you'd select your home site and then do any structural or design elements. And roughly in this area, we estimate adding on an additional about 10% to that base price. So out the door, you could be with a Sanibel right under or right above $1 million, which is such an incredible price for everything that this home has to offer. And the really cool thing is that this Platinum series has standard features that would actually be upgrades in some of these other collections, like the Elite series or even the Legacy series. So let's say, you know, $930,000 is not really what you're looking to land on in terms of pricing. You have base price in here for a Legacy series home starting right around $490,000 all the way up to right around just shy of $600,000, and there's right around 7 floor plans that are part of the Legacy series. And then you also have, like I said, the Elite series, and the Elite series starts right around $575,000. And then it goes all the way up to around $700,000 base price. And again, you have about 6 different floor plans as part of the Elite series. And then the Platinum series starting right around $800,000 all the way up to $930,000. So really incredible home sites here because they all overlook retention ponds or conservation areas. So again, you're not going to have a neighbor in your backyard, which is really nice. You'll have a neighbor on either side, but you have premium home sites here. They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful home sites. So that is certified pricing as of today, and these prices are subject to change. And typically in our market, we see that prices increase over time. Sometimes they'll do additional incentives and price reductions, but if you want to snag up an incredible deal and an incredible home, reach out to my team and I. The builder does pay buyer agent compensations, so you would be able to work with my team and I. The builder is paying the representation, so you don't have to worry about that, and you're able to have expert guidance every step of the way, because remember, at the end of the day, the sales agent works for the builder. They have the builder's best interest in mind. And trust me when I tell you, you want an expert in new construction helping you navigate the ins and outs of new construction to help make the process as smooth and seamless as possible. Now, let's talk a little bit more about incentives. As of today, the builder is offering anywhere between $35,000 to $40,000 flex cash. So you can utilize that towards buying down the price of the home, or towards closing costs, or off of upgrades, or you could utilize that towards rate buy downs. And if you utilize their preferred lender, there are also typically interest rate incentives as well. So reach out to my team if you want to know more about pricing, availability, and how to get started building your home in this neighborhood. And here's a pro tip. A lot of people go straight to the builder, they look around the website, they input their information, or they're like, hey, you know, I'm gonna come down to Tampa, spend a weekend out here, and then I'll fly back and determine if this is the right area. They give their information to the builder, but then when they want an agent to represent them, it's too late because your information is already registered with the builder. So don't reach out to the builder, reach out to my team and I. We will get you all of the relevant information, because you don't want to be in a situation where you actually want agent representation and you're not able to have it because you already gave them your information. And that doesn't even mean that you've already gone under contract. It's literally just soliciting information. You've registered on their website, you've registered in the sales center, and then you can't work with an agent. And trust me, it's happened to people that have wanted to work with us and then unfortunately they're not able to. And then overall, this is a fantastic location. You're located straight off of State Road 56. You're close to 301. You're close to Wesley Chapel, the shops at Wiregrass Mall, which is the outdoor mall. You're next to the Tampa Premium Outlets. You have shopping, dining, grocery stores. And then you're also really close to the Lakeland area because you're located in Zephyrhills. So you're in a prime location with easy access to Orlando, all of the theme parks. And then also if you're traveling, you're about about a 40 to 45 minute drive away from Tampa International Airport and about an hour away from all of the local beaches, so literally prime location. So this is a fantastic community, a fantastic builder, and if you want to know more about this Two Rivers community, check out the playlist at the end of this video where we go through all of the other builders in this area, and stay tuned every Saturday where I drop a brand new video with information about what it's like to live here in the Tampa market. I do the new construction walkthroughs, so every Saturday you can watch on your TV, get the full viewing experience. So thanks so much for tuning into this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.